Alright guys, welcome back to our channel. So we are doing something really special today. We have a rainy day here in Bogota, so you can probably hear the thunder and lightning and rain behind us. So we decided to do something indoors. We are going to be exploring Colombian fruit.
Yeah, look, we've been in Colombia now for about 2 months and everything, and going on our 3rd month, and everywhere we go in these grocery stores, we're seeing all these crazy fruits, like these tropical, exotic fruits that we don't even know how to eat them. We don't know what they taste like. We don't know anything about them. So today we decided we'd have a little fun with food. So we went to the grocery store, got ourselves a whole bunch of fruits that we have no idea what they are. We went on the internet and we went and found the information and everything, and we're going to try them live with you guys, so you guys get to have a little fun with us. We're going to explore new fruit, tropical fruit. It's going to be, and these are mostly Colombian based fruits, but you probably can find most of all these everywhere in South America. And depending where you guys live, you probably have some of the same and everything. But let me tell you right now, these are really what we're calling exotic fruit from North America, Canada. Okay, so there aren't going to be no apples and no pears and no standard things like pineapple and stuff like that. But we are going to have some pretty wild stuff. So what are we starting with, Josie?
All right, so we seem to have an assortment of passion fruits, dragon fruits, some other weird looking stuff is the best way to say it. So we're going to start with the passion fruit families. So
I need to get us some spoons. I realize I didn't get us any spoons.
Yes.
So please excuse me while I get that. I'm back through the magic of video. Took like a fraction of a second. Okay.
All right. So we are starting with something called a Curuba. So it looks kind of like a mini cucumber.
Yeah.
It's not. It's actually nicknamed a banana passion fruit. So the outside looks a bit like a cucumber. The inside apparently is neon orange, gooey, slurpy with seeds that apparently are edible, crispy.
Right.
We're going to find out, I guess.
Well, all passion fruit kind of resemble the same kind of thing, right? It's like gooey insides with seeds. I've never eaten a passion fruit in my life, not like with a spoon or anything like that. I think I've had like passion fruit Slurpees or whatever, because people tend to juice these a lot. But we're going right in, cutting with a spoon. That's it. Well, cutting with a knife, eating with a spoon.
All right. So
why don't you pass me that one and get a second passion fruit? What's
All right, so while he cuts that one, our next one is this weird pineapple-looking thing called a Pitahaya. So a Pitahaya is an Asian dragon fruit with a gooey white filling, tiny black seeds. I guess we'll find out.
All right, guys, I cut this one open. This is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm going to pass one over to Josie. And no, Josie, cut yours too. And then we'll basically try 2 fruits at once and stuff. Sure. It's like,
I'm supposed to do it this way.
Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong, right? I mean, some of these, there is a little more obvious on the bias or whatever. Right. But this could be very interesting.
So this actually looks really cool.
That looks pretty good.
So this is the dragon fruit, sorry.
Right, that's a dragon fruit, exactly.
Pitahaya, so nice white interior.
Yeah, that's really cute, eh?
Seeds are edible, apparently.
Yeah, you don't try to spit these suckers out. Okay, let's try.
Which one are we starting with?
We gotta try this one first. It's like, let's just see about getting in there. Oh, it's a lot of, it is most definitely a lot of seeds. It's just seeds and, all right. Oh, no.
Oh, that is tart.
That is tart. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, not good. No. Okay.
Ernie is not a tart fruit lover. He will not eat grapes because of the skins.
Okay. I hate this, okay? At the moment. Now, if anybody's familiar with this fruit to start with, maybe we just didn't get it right. Maybe there's something we need to have known better, put in the comments, guys, because I will try it again if you guys tell me, yeah, you just didn't pick right, it should be sweet or whatever. But this sucker is really, really tart. Not pleasant. That's going in. Oh, you ate it all. Wow, she's really brave, eh? Look at this one, trooper. I went and got one big spoonful and that was it for me.
I ate it.
I'm done with that.
So guys, that was the Curuba.
It's supposed to be pleasantly sour, they say.
Pleasantly sour.
That was not pleasant.
All right, dragon fruit.
Okay, I got high hopes
So it says
for
to
this.
scoop out the pulp,
Oh.
the seeds give an alluring crunch to the subtly flavored flesh.
Well, you could hear the other crunch, and it
Oh.
wasn't what?
Well, the interesting thing is apparently it tastes like a combination of kiwi, grapes, and light lychees.
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 Okay.
Lychees.
All right, let's give it a shot. See what this is going to be like.
Oh, really juicy.
Oh, look, it scoops out really easy, though. That's really cool.
Juicy, kind of like a watermelon.
Mm.
Do I put the whole thing in my mouth?
You got the whole thing out of She's kind of an animal. She went for it. Oh my God, she's crazy, this one.
Oh, that is good.
That's really good. Okay, so unfortunately, something didn't agree with me right there. And I kind of lost my voice for a little bit. This passion fruit, amazing, guys. Really delicious. I'm never gonna eat another kiwi. We're gonna hunt down these guys because you can just scoop them out really easy like. Seeds are less offensive than in a kiwi. It's really wonderful.
Delicious, obviously.
Here, love, have some more.
You don't want?
I do, but I like sharing. That was
It's
good.
very similar to a kiwi.
So, you know, for me, the first one was a complete failure. And this one, really good. And look, you get some nice little juice in the bottom of it. I'm gonna suck up the juice.
Even the seeds are a nice little crunch.
This, okay, is great. Put this pulp stuff in a blender, process it so that it gets really, really gooey. You might have, I don't know, there's a lot of water. You may not even have to stretch this. Then, the rum or the tequila. Little salt. Man, this must be awesome. Some ice. Real fresh. That's gotta be awesome.
Probably makes a good ice cream.
Yeah. Sure. I'd rather go with the rum drink myself, but hey, good ice cream's good.
All right, so our next fruit is a maracuya. This weird looking thing.
It's pretty cool. What's it feel like? Just so that, you know, we can
It's
like how
hard.
firm is it?
It's a hard outer skin,
Okay. It's
but doesn't weigh very much.
no, it's
You
very
would
light.
think it
yeah.
would weigh a lot more.
Yeah, it looks like it would weigh. Yeah. No, it's important that we describe it because if we get something super tart or whatever, and then it's like at least the commenters and everything could tell us like, yeah, it should have been, you know, not it should have been softer or not so firm or whatever, so that at least we know.
Apparently this has, this has another gooey center with some seeds. This is apparently a natural sedative. So
Eat before going to sleep.
We may fall asleep.
Eat before going to sleep. And all right, I'll cut that one
So
open.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, and you
I
can.
have the dishcloth.
Sure.
All right, and while he's doing that one, the next one, a Grenadilla. So Grenadilla is not that uncommon. I have seen them in Canadian supermarkets, but they are obviously native to Colombia. So another passion fruit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Just to come back to this one because I'm about to cut it, and it's really got kind of a rigid texture. I want you to see that if you press on this, it's kind of like pressing a plastic container, a plastic
Kinda like a
water. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like it's as if these fruits, and I believe that one's the same thing. It's like it'll press in as if you're pressing a plastic container. These fruit come in their own containers.
Yes, very much.
See?
It's actually cracking.
Exactly. And you gotta saw this. Sorry if we're shaking up all the cameras and everything, guys, while we're doing this. Look at that. That's some weird stuff, right? We're gonna eat this because it's weird. Oh, jeez, more goop. Okay.
Grenadilla. That is really slurpy.
Some
jelly.
slurpy stuff. All right, let's trade one. All right, so we start with mine.
All right. So, Maracuya.
Yeah. What do we know about it?
Natural sedative, rich in vitamin C, also thought to aid digestion. Apparently delicious for ice cream.
It smells a little bit like pumpkin to me.
Anything that is good in ice cream is a winner for me.
All right, so it's a little more soupy this one when I got it out.
Oh, yes, it is.
That tastes like orange. A grapefruit orange. Actually, a hybrid grapefruit orange, more grapefruit now. Definitely more grapefruit, but look, it comes out really clean.
A little tart, but not.
Well, it's definitely tart. It's tart like a grapefruit.
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely tart.
Look at these little, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, these little fingers that are just sticking out everywhere. Kind of cool.
Yeah, they allow the fruit to break away. Very cleanly. Very cleanly. You can just, scoop this up like that. Get yourself a spoonful of goop. The seeds are not off-putting at all. They're not tart. They don't do anything like that. They're just there.
Yeah, a little tart. Especially when you take a whole mouthful. And then, of course, there's some juices left over. So.
Well, very much like a grapefruit. You could sprinkle this with a little sugar or something and eat it just the same way. Be very happy. But he's a passion fruit, but I would have stuck him in the citrus flavor if I was blindfolded and someone gave this to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Some parts.
Being tart, I'm surprised he's still eating
Some
it.
parts get pretty. It wasn't like that other one. Maybe, like I said, maybe it wasn't ripe yet. We don't know how to pick these, eh? We don't know anything about them, so.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so this one, according to the instructions, it's slurp, transparent, slippery pulp and seeds in one shot. So I guess like an oyster. So I guess you loosen it and then.
What?
That's what it says. I'm just reading the instructions.
Oh, because it's very much the same way. It's got the little fingers.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. My spoon's only so big. All right. So I'm gonna take this little piece here first and.
All right. So I'm slurping.
What does that taste like? I know this flavor. This is interesting, guys. Okay, it must be really gross on screen because it's a little gross here. Like a little snotty, but.
That's why you gotta slurp it. The seeds. The seeds are nice and crunchy, but not off-putting. It's a nice add-on.
That's a little embarrassing on screen.
Yeah, I kind of gave you the big piece.
It's pretty. How do you describe that
I
taste?
don't know. I'm trying to.
I don't know how to describe it.
It's kind of citrusy. They call it floral sweetness.
That floral, yeah, somehow floral. Like we're supposed to know what floral tastes like.
I know.
But all of a sudden you have this and you go, floral, sure.
And yet, it works.
It does, it's really weird. All right, my board's getting pretty messy.
Yep. All right, stand by. I'm gonna go get some napkins.
Time to clean up for scene 2. All right, So guys, we've gone through all of the passion fruit right now. So that's what we've got for there. They were funky, and some were winners, and some were a little losers. Actually, the dragon fruit to me was like awesome all the way. I'm gonna start eating that on a regular basis. I thought that was awesome. Now we're moving on to completely different types of fruit, things that you may have never seen before. I know we haven't. We had to look up how to cut them and everything. So it's like, what's next, Josie?
All right, so the next one is a Higo, also known as a prickly pear.
Prickly pear.
The store was graceful enough to remove all the pricklies. However, if you do buy one and it's got them, wear gloves because they are painful apparently to get. You don't eat them, you don't eat the skin. But we're about to find out.
It's like a cactus. The little pricks are like that of a cactus or of a rose or whatever. So if you're wondering, yeah, very much like that. So how firm is it? What's it feel like? And how are we supposed to?
It's pretty firm.
Yeah, good and
like
hard?
The other, just like the other, some of the other fruit. Apparently, so what you got to do is cut off the ends and then just kind of peel it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You're scooping out the inside, basically.
So why don't you just have it?
I watched a video.
Okay, but what I'm saying,
This is what the video said.
Go peel, go ahead. Like I don't understand what you're gonna do. Then you're gonna cut off the two ends, which is okay. That I got.
Cut off the two ends.
Okay. Okay.
Oops, cut off a little more, Joseph.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So now I'm just gonna start it. I like filleting a fish.
Okay.
Apparently, something like this.
Okay, so it's a little bit more of a what we would understand as a traditional fruit, I guess. You basically, it's the inner core of everything that you that is edible that you eat. So you just get the skin off, the shell off, and off you go. Oh, look at that.
And then he becomes a really slippery little guy.
Yeah, well, like everything, like mango, like all those things, they become quite slippery.
Feels like it's got a core, but I'm not quite sure. So once you remove the outer skins, this is the yummy, or we're about to find out if it's the yummy center.
Guess we won't find out. Okay. That's pretty seedy. Yeah, the butt was still kind of hard. The middle seems to be okay. How do I describe this? Now, I guess it's got a bit of a pear flavor. Pears are much better.
Seeds are a little annoying, but
yeah. Yeah, you see, like there's a lot of seeds going through and through, and they're actually kind of hard. It's not that pleasant. I mean, it's okay, but it's not that pleasant.
it's not off-putting. But
I mean, if I was stranded on an island and this is all I had to eat, I'd be grateful for it, and I'd eat it. But if you say, "Hey, Ernie, you want one of the nice Asian pears or this thing?" The pear, man, the Asian pear, all the way.
Alrighty, so as we move on to the next one, I'm just gonna get my board to Ernie so he can scoop off all this stuff. There we go.
I'm not gonna finish eating this.
Alrighty.
Let me get something to clean off our boards, because our boards are getting a little.
Yes. Should maybe bring a whole roll.
This is a good point. See, she gets smarter with age. That one.
Sometimes.
Here you go, my love. Oh, this is one of them scary ones.
All right. While we're cleaning up our area here, so the next one is say Tomate de Arbol. Translation: tomato tree. So we all know the question, is the tomato a fruit or a vegetable? Well, this one apparently is. fruit.
I was gonna say, it is. We're not telling you.
So this is the beautiful Tomate de
So
Arbol.
freaking beautiful. It's so freaking gorgeous.
Again, really hard. So what of the fruits here have that really
That
hard...
plasticky style of a shell. It's like, I'm serious. I think the fruit come in their own container. They don't get bruised, they don't get whatever. You can just load them up and stick them in a backpack. Off you go. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so they say to cut it in half and then sprinkle it with sugar.
Oh, it's gonna be tart.
So I'm not sure we have any sugar.
No, we ain't got no sugar. We ain't doing that.
Sorry, we're in an Airbnb, so. But we will cut it in half.
It looks like
Look
a
at
tomato
that.
inside. Looks like the inside of an
Kinda
heirloom
looks like
tomato.
a tomato, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like an heirloom tomato.
So let's see. Scoop it out. Don't eat the flesh. Apparently the flesh is not edible.
You kidding? That plastic thing's not edible?
All right. So even though there's no sugar, we're going in. Wow, how do you describe that?
Seeding? Lots of seeds.
Definitely a fruit. Tastes like a fruit.
Tastes like a tomato to me. It tastes like a sweet tomato. Cherry tomatoes, stuff like that. It tastes like a tomato to me. I would make a salad out of this. I'd make a tomato salad out of this. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
I don't dislike it.
Dislike it, yeah.
It's just not fruit.
All right, so we bought 2 of these because they're really funky looking.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. They are funky looking, and the coolest thing about this is their inside's gonna be even cooler.
Right. So these are called a Mangostino. Purple skin, inedible, but it has a soft white inside that's sweet, tangy, and flavorful. So apparently these were highly in demand with the Queen Victoria, where she would pay people to get them. So we will each cut our own.
Okay.
So, yeah, look at the picture, I guess, on how to cut it.
Basically, all you want to do is kind of score this. You don't want to slice all the way through. That's not what your goal is here. You want to score it all around, separating basically the outer shell with the inner core. So yeah, basically see it like that, as if it's got an inner core. There you go. You see, as soon as it gives, yeah, that's it. There you go. That's it. That's it. And then it should just, like magic, separate. Voila!
Oh, you know, that's so cool. I'm still working on that.
Yeah. Well. And then, oh, mine is soft. And
So
then
I'm a little challenged.
I'm going to work on scooping this sucker.
Destroying it.
Now there is each one of these little fruits normally, see, that's it. There's another little stem holding them all in there. Okay, so did you get yours out nicely?
No, mine kind of came apart. In
Yeah, mine looks a little off. A little like it went a little. I don't think I'm gonna eat it all because it's got some weirdness. It's got some weird colors. It's really soft. I may have taken one that was not. I'm just gonna eat one piece, guys. I don't think I've gotten a good one, is what I'm gonna call. That's tasty though.
Very mild.
Yes, it's a mild fruit.
Yeah, it comes apart in these tiny little, kind of like orange slices.
Yeah. Man, the fruit's really good. I just think I got Yeah, I would buy this again. I'll be eating this on some kind of basis. I like it.
If you could squeeze that over here. Mine kind of fell apart on me.
Yeah. Like I said, some of these we may have bought them overripe. We don't know. How do you pick something that's got a little bit of a plasticness?
How do you know what to?
You can't give it the squeeze test. It's like, you can't do the standard things that you're used to doing. So.
Alrighty, our next one.
Oh, well.
Do we want
No,
we're gonna
saving
save
that
this one for last
Right.
because this one is really incredible to see. Alrighty, so we have this guy, the Papayuela.
Yeah.
Similar to papaya, but not as strong. And a little bit jelly-like. I guess this was maybe supposed to be in the passion fruit family.
Not sure.
We're gonna find out.
I think it should be cut on the length.
Star up.
I think it should be cut on the length, yeah.
This way?
Yeah, I think it should be cut that way. Funky. Yeah, looks like another passion fruit style thing. I always get the big one. She keeps giving me the big one. Okay, I look.
Because I love you.
Feels like I've got seeds on one side. All right, look at that. Got that sucker out like that.
So apparently the description is the taste is a mix of an orange, pineapple, and strawberry. Which is weird.
Just gonna get this into a smaller bite. That's not encouraging. Oh no. Oh no.
I want to spit it out.
Very sorry, we will edit that. That is not good. What the hell is that?
I don't know if we didn't get a good one.
Oh no, I know we didn't get a good.
It's not good. Oh no.
Oh, that tastes like ass.
All right. Our second to last. And we bought two because, well, you're so cute.
We don't share well. No.
These are guavas.
Guava. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what a guava looked like.
Neither did I until we bought some. And then I looked it up. So the inside obviously looks a little like a pear.
Baby pear.
The inside is apparently this really bright red pink. Pink interior that has tiny seeds that are also edible.
Okay, so you just have it and scoop out the inside, or you don't eat the skin, obviously? Oh, okay, you cut so easily.
Don't know.
Wow, look at that. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's a guava. Sorry, it was one of those fruits where I had a lot of difficulties trying to identify, and the store didn't name them.
I do not know what a guava is. I've heard guava a lot, but...
They're typically used in drinks.
Okay, it's like a papaya with very hard seeds.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's why they process it and put it in drinks. That's why they juice them. You can add sugar to it. I'm sure it's got all kinds of nutrition and stuff, but
So one of the Colombian drinks here is a bocadillo. Guava is one of the base for that drink.
yeah, I won't buy this.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so
Okay. I get to cut that one. You get to explain, I get to cut it.
let me go back. This is a big one.
Can I have the thing before you? Yes.
All right, so that's a Guanabana. Let me just pass it over to him.
Jose,
I need two hands.
you're calling it a Guanabana, okay? This, when I looked it up, the English version, if you will, is called a sour sole. So sour sole. Yeah, so it's a monstrous type of thing. Really monstrous. Right now, it's got some press in some places. So some parts are hard and some parts are soft. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
So he's very spiny.
Yeah, he's a little prickly. So you do got him, but he's not thorny. He's just prickly.
Right.
So he doesn't hurt you.
So the way to eat it is you have to cut it in half and you remove the seeds. So I'm assuming the seeds are not edible.
They're not, they're big seeds.
And then there's white pulp inside that you can break apart with, you can break off with your hands.
Yeah, basically, well, it seems the recommended approach.
Apologies for the shakes. That's not an earthquake.
Wow. Turn that around. I will give half to Josie. And so yeah,
Wow, look at that.
these seeds are monstrous, incredible. But I've got, not that I think I know best, is what I'm basically gonna say. I think I've got an approach that I want to do for cutting this sucker to the next step. So I'm gonna basically take it down this way, because what I'm gonna show, from what I saw some different videos, and nobody took this approach, don't get me wrong. I just decided that this would be the best approach for me. One would be to quarter it. And then you see this part here, a little more brownish or whatever. This is kind of like fibrous tissue that they're all connected on. So for me, I'm basically, because I did it that way, I'm just gonna cut that out now. And this should allow the innards to break apart much easier now. You see there's still this fibrous part here? Just gonna go get that out of there. And you see how it's getting goopy?
Yes.
That's because that's the part that you're really trying to get to. But, so now just get rid of the seeds. And those seeds are big, as you can see. They're big, they're hard. You wouldn't want to eat them. But then you're supposed to be rewarded with a really, really good, not sure my plans work with the fibrous thing. It may go further than I thought. But, oh, that's because there's seeds in here. That is good. See, mine's coming apart like things like this with a seed in each one. So it's just like this little sliver. So Josie's got it in a different fashion. I keep getting them like this. But I can basically
I have pineapple that came to mind. Actually, I have to say, a lot of the fruits don't taste like any other fruits. Similar textures, but this is good.
This is fun.
Oh, that's what they mean by, okay. You go in there with your fingers, that's what they say. So they say go in there with your fingers, tear out a piece, and yeah, there's a seed inside each one.
There is, but it's actually a pretty cool fruit. It's messy.
So you guys saw the size of this one.
Yeah, this is monster fruit.
So we're gonna be at this for a while.
Okay, so, yeah, so guys, we've got a lot of fruit here. This is a big thing. It's kind of like a watermelon almost. It's like, so we're not gonna let you, we're not gonna, keep eating it while you guys. So we're gonna end the video here. So in conclusion, I would say my favorite fruit of all was the dragon fruit. That was pretty cool, eh?
Hands down.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. This thing's pretty surprising. I do kind of like it. It's quite messy. It's quite messy, but it's kind of fun also, like kid-like, you know, to go in there and pick your fruit off and then just put his mouth and spit out a seed. It's a pretty fun part for that too. So I do like that. I can't recall all of the fruits that we had. I know that there was, I think, only one out of the passion fruit style that I really kind of liked. Well, I think it was the dragon fruit.
We really like the dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit was really good. The tomato thing tasted like tomato, so
yes.
I don't see the point. Oh, that weird
The Mangostino, so the purple shell with the white kind of flower looking.
I think that would be really good.
Really nice.
I think that would be really good too. I just think I needed to get a better one. I just don't think I chose the fruit properly among all the other ones. Tomato, yeah, no. The pear thing
was good.
The pear thing was pretty good, I guess. It's a little messy. It's not so. Maybe try peeling it or something. But it at the ends where they say cut off the ends, yeah, because that core is a little, you know, not as great as the inner part. So you gotta watch the ends. It's like when it gets hard.
Yeah. The Grenadilla. I think there was no complaints. That was the kind of floral sweetness. It was a completely different passion fruit taste. It had a flower taste, which I don't know who eats flowers, but you know, somehow it has a flower taste.
And somehow we recognized it. It's like, that part's weird. Yes, I agree. Yeah.
I don't recall that one. I think it tasted like an orange, Maracuya.
Well, maybe it's because maybe that was one of those really bad ones. Look, there was one or two that we just like, no.
Yeah, so the Curuba was the first one we did, which was really sour. Was it us that just didn't get a good one? I don't know.
No.
If you guys are aware, let us know with a comment down below.
Yeah, and we did hit one that we didn't even want it in our mouth. It tastes like ass. So I don't recall which one, but I think that's the one you were trying to locate there. I think this one maybe.
It was after the pear, after the tomato.
No.
Is this one?
This thing? Yeah, the guava. No, it wasn't the guava.
The guava was okay. I think it was this one, the Papayuela.
Papayuela. Well, it'll stay on the shelf for me. And they actually say it's a mix of orange, pineapple, and strawberry. Well, if it's the one I couldn't even stomach having in my mouth, it ain't.
It's not.
It just ain't.
Not the one we got anyways. Definitely not.
All right. So look, guys, this was something completely new for us. We really decided to shoot a video because we kind of like been seeing a lot of these fruits all over the supermarket and we're intrigued about them. And there's still a bunch of other ones that we are going to look at that we will try. We thought this could be entertaining and fun for a lot of other people that have never tried a lot of these fruits. And hey, you know, I had fun. You had fun?
It was fun. It was fun. And you know what? Some of these were really pleasantly surprised. Well, pleasantly surprising. It was nice to find some new fruits.
Yeah, well,
so
I mean,
now when I go to the store, well, I'm not, you know, such a retard when I'm looking at the fruits going, what is that? Dragon fruit.
Yeah, dragon fruit's
going
to be on the top of the list. Yeah, exactly. And this weird thing too. It's like, why not? You know, instead of always buying cantaloupe or other melons that you're very used to, which are delicious, okay? You know, you're not going wrong with them. This makes a weird change. That's all. Just a weird change. It's like, and I don't think it seems to make much of a difference. Whether you get a hard or a soft one. I think maybe the harder they is, they come out in pieces like this. And if I think they're very, very soft, as a video I saw, it kind of comes out like a custard almost. Like it's broken down in a lot of ways and you can kind of avoid the seeds maybe a little bit easier. But listen, doesn't matter. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And we will have back to our travel channel. So we will be doing travel again, much more. This was just a little break from something out of the ordinary. And who knows, it's like, if you guys did like this, let us know in the comments. Because as we hit other countries and other things, especially when we go to Asia, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other fruits there and stuff like that that we're gonna really, really wanna try. And we might just shoot another video like this in there. We didn't do anything for vegetables because most of the time vegetables you gotta cut, you gotta cook and all these things there. And so it's like, there's no sense in trying that. But yeah, fruit's fun. It's like, and everybody likes fruit. So there you go. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Cheers.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.